Welcome to my YouTube channel Family Drama Files. Please like, share, subscribe for more emotional videos.
The day my son got married, everyone believed I was just another lonely widow living a quiet life. No one knew my late husband had left me $50 million, and I intended to keep that secret forever. I watched smiles turn into fake kindness the moment money entered the conversation. So I stayed silent. Then, only a few days after the wedding, my daughter-in-law appeared at my front door. She wasn't alone. Standing beside her was a lawyer carrying a thick folder. She smiled and said, "We're here to discuss what rightfully belongs to our family." She had no idea I had already prepared for this exact moment. After my husband passed away, I promised myself one thing. I would never let money decide who truly loved me. The inheritance was safely protected inside a private trust. My lawyer advised me to tell my son immediately, but I refused. If they love me only after hearing the number, then I already know the answer. My son married quickly. The wedding was beautiful, but something felt different. His new wife barely spoke to me unless other people were watching. She never asked about my health. She never visited. She only asked strange questions. Who owns the house? Did your husband leave investments? Do you have anyone managing your finances? Every question sounded innocent, but together they painted a dangerous picture. I answered with a smile. I live comfortably, nothing more. 3 days later, the doorbell rang. When I opened the door, she stood there wearing an expensive suit. Next to her was a lawyer. Without greeting me, she handed over several documents. According to her, since I was getting older, it would be best if I transferred my home, savings, and future assets into a family agreement managed by my son. She called it protection. I called it control. She confidently explained that elderly parents often made poor financial decisions. She even suggested moving me into a retirement community while they handled everything. Then she added one sentence that revealed everything. "It will save everyone a lot of trouble once the inheritance arrives." I smiled. She had finally exposed her real reason for coming. I quietly invited both of them inside. They believed I was ready to surrender. Instead, I walked to my study and returned with another folder. My lawyer arrived only minutes later. He placed official trust documents on the table. The room became completely silent. Every dollar my husband left was protected. No one could claim it. No one could pressure me. No one could force a transfer. More importantly, anyone attempting financial intimidation would automatically lose every possible future benefit under the trust's conditions. The lawyer across the table read every page twice. His confidence disappeared. My daughter-in-law demanded another explanation. There must be another version. There wasn't. The trust had been written years earlier. My husband believed that true character always appears when money becomes visible. He had planned for greed long before it ever arrived. My son stared at the documents without speaking. For the first time, he realized. I had never hidden the money to punish him. I had hidden it to protect our family from exactly this moment. The lawyer slowly closed his briefcase. "There is nothing more we can discuss." He stood up and quietly left. My daughter-in-law followed behind him without another word. The house became peaceful again. Several weeks passed. One evening, my son returned alone. There was no lawyer, no demands, no paperwork, only tears. He apologized for allowing someone else's ambition to replace his own judgment. Forgiveness wasn't instant. Trust never returns overnight. But honesty had finally entered the room, and that was worth more than $50 million. Money doesn't create greed, it reveals it. The greatest inheritance isn't wealth hidden inside a bank account. It's discovering who truly stands beside you before they know what you own. Sometimes the smartest decision is staying silent, because silence allows character to speak louder than words.